Oh, wow, everyone's here. Okay. Little, 'tis good to see you. Have you any news from old Charlian? We've yet to hear from Y'shtolas regarding her search for a means to return to the void. I must confess that her silence has left me feeling restless. Nor am I alone in this. Justinian has such an excess of energy that he has been helping to train our soldiers with nary a grumble. As for Zero, was something the matter? No. Little paid us a visit, and so I was apprising him of recent developments, or lack thereof. Are you headed somewhere? Aye, to replenish my ether. Would you like to come? A rare but most welcome invitation. Timely too, I might add. I myself was thinking of venturing into the city. It would be my pleasure to join you. You will accompany us, of course. I like to eat. Come then, I have an errand to run at the bazaar first. We just teleporting over there? I guess so. Replenish thy ether. Little chocobo Lalafels are very cute. Always. If you would gauge the city's prosperity, there is no surer way than to visit the bazaar and observe the people. This I learned from Awan and his predecessors. I'm picking up some more spice. Myriad told me to do so before my next visit. Mistress Zero is quite the tolerance, you see. The sisters know we Harnish are fond of spicy food, but I doubt any of us could keep up with her. But just the spices they normally have on hand, the Mihane? I don't know how to pronounce that at all. Can't quite satisfy her. Which is why I'm happy to provide what they need to achieve more rigorous flavors. Now then, variety being the spice of life, perhaps you'd like to choose something extra to blend with Mistress Zero's usual. It'll help keep things interesting. What do you say? Fine by me. You can appreciate the nuances of the world's sustenance far better than I can, I expect. Which spice we doing? Selection of spices. The colorful array of spices peer out from the hempen sacks. Crimson powder, little red husks. I love little red husks. Aromatic black corns. Ooh, do I go crimson powder or I'm going little red husks? Or do I get crimson powder? Lustrous is the way to go. Bright red in color, the powder is hot just to look at. It will likely induce a healthy sweat when consumed. Yeah! That's what I want. Ah, that is a fine choice. But don't take my word for it. Here, have a taste. Zero may wish to observe your reaction. It would be considerate to sample a spice in her presence. You tentatively place some of the spice on your tongue. A hurdle blaze engulfs your mouth. Your reaction speaks volumes. That will suffice then. Always a pleasure, Mistress Zero. And do give me 3 days. I might keep saying it differently every time. One of them's got to be right. My regards. Guys, I think there's a quest here.
My usual, please. But with this spice.
You can do that? I should bring that. I should bring a bag of spice to restaurants and be like, my usual, please. But with this spice. They'd be like, what?
Of course, Zero. It would be my pleasure.
How do you say your name?
Well now, this is enough to make a whole kettle of your special curry.
I don't need that much.
Rest assured, it's easy enough to make a serving just for you. Or we could make the kettle and share it. There would be enough not only for your companions but other diners as well.
Oh, you mean, oh, you
dare
meant,
say everyone will be delighted.
you meant widely, you meant share what? I got mixed signals, okay.
Very well. A full kettle, then.
Excellent. We'll prepare it at once. And for your excellency and our esteemed adventurer, are you happy to try a bowl of Zero's curry? We can make yours milder if you prefer.
Make it, jack it up!
Grateful though I am for the offer, I cannot fully appreciate the flavor with this vessel. Another time, perhaps. Do not hold back on my account, my friend. Eat and enjoy.
Oh, I will. I'm on vacation. Then I'll have His Excellency's helping. Let's go!
Understood. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
Is it myriad? Myriad? How do I say your name?
It gladdens me to see you taking to life in Radzatan, Zero. In the area of our cuisine, not least of all.
Yo, I mean, of all the cuisines, it's the one to get into.
Spicy dishes have long been favored in our sultry clime for their ability to whet the appetite and cool the body. Of course, spices also have the effect of preserving foods, which makes them highly coveted in foreign lands. All of this has given rise to a thriving spice industry, and the wealth it brings has allowed our nation to prosper while maintaining its neutrality.
Yeah.
So you trade your spices? Seems rather more complicated than trading in ether.
In the beginning, this land was no more than refuge for me.
Do you think back in the throne room there was a dragon who was like,
But now it is my home, and the people of Radzatan my beloved children. Together, we build this vibrant nation, and naught would please me more than to show it to my sister one day.
Vibrant. Rubicante said the same when he described this world. A reminder of all that has been stolen from us. What many who remember doubtless yearn to take back.
Our home is a lost cause. Our only choice to begin anew. In this world, where we may reclaim our mortality.
Nonetheless, it's wrong to damn another to save yourself. As I told Rubicante, as I found myself moved to speak, I still do not understand what made me feel this way, nor what compels you mortals to help one another. But I hope to someday.
We too hope that you will find the answers you seek.
What is going on?
What's happening?
Curry! Oh, is that
Compliments
non?
of Mistress Zero, the Satrap's honored guest. We are serving a special curry for anyone who wishes to partake. But be warned, it is not for the faint of heart.
I gotta be real honest with you. I gotta be real honest with everyone watching right now. The minute this stream ends, I am calling the Indian place down the street and ordering some vindaloo and some naan. And it's not a lie. It's not even a lie. This has set my day in motion. I'm letting you know right now. It's too late for me. I am gonna be up all night like toot toot. Oh yeah, it's happening.
Oh, by all means, I'd welcome the challenge.
Yeah, you kidding me? If I was anywhere and they were like, we're making...
Sisters have mercy. The smell alone is...
It burns! It burns!
Hell yes, this is my kind of food.
To better maintain the facade, the alchemist ensured that my vessel was capable of consuming food.
He just punked out.
However, I fear Zero's curry would test the limits of their design.
Oh, stop. Yeah, man, I'm gonna get extra spicy
Apologies for
vindaloo.
the
It's
delay.
happening.
Please relax and enjoy your meal.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy. The minute this stream ends, I'm gonna be like, extra spicy, break me.
Relax. I don't have time for that. I've been waiting for this.
Yo, was that buttered naan too? Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's go.
Let's replenish our ether.
When you say it like that, it's both like weird and a little dirty, and I'm in. Yeah, let's go, little JC. My dude is in. He loves it. We killed everyone except for this guy right here. I thought the spices we picked were perfect. No way. My whole life flashed before my eyes. It was exhilarating. Can I tell you a story? This is absolutely true. So, one time, a few years ago, before COVID, myself, Alex, and Kristen went to a, some sort of Szechuan restaurant, but it was like Hunan province level Szechuan. And the food they had came with two types of spices. One was hot, like spice, and one was numb. And so the whole point was the numbed your mouth so that you could eat more spice. And so we did level 6 numb, level 6 spice. And so when you eat the peppercorn, I assume it was, whatever it was, the session, like when you eat it, at first it's very, very spicy and you're like, right? But it numbs your mouth. So as you eat it, you can no longer taste the pain of the hot, and all you get is the like endorphin rush of eating very spicy, like sweating. I'm telling you, I had mental clarity. For the first time in my life, I sat there like, guys, I think I have an idea. I was just like, my body was like transcending. I was in a different world. It was great. I like saw the Matrix code. I was like, y'all. Yeah, I understood the universe. It was amazing. So all I'm saying is, if you ever have the chance to go that route and just explore, we got 3 dishes. We got one that was lamb, but it was like toothpicks in very spicy lamb bits, so we ate that. One was like a bowl of like a fish stew, like a spicy fish stew. Oh my god, that was delicious. And the other one was like a veggie dish, because Kristen is a vegetarian, so maybe she's a pescatarian. I can't remember. We got a veggie dish, and we just sat there like... Anyway, that is how I feel about curry. Like, I have to do a vindaloo, and I have to do a vindaloo that's going to break me. Like, I don't even need the meat. Tonight, I'm going to order a just simply potato vindaloo. It's going to be extra spicy and just potatoes. I'm going to dip my naan in it. Oh, I'm going to get messed up tonight. Oh my god, call the police. They're going to find my body in flames. They're going to be like, this man, he's self-immolated by eating such delicious food. It was exhilarating. I loved it.
I trust you have eaten your fill.
Nah, Lil JC would be like, are we drinking a lassie? Lassie? What's going on there? What's happening right here?
I shall have Myriad prepare a meal for us to take to Estinian.
Myriad!
He too is overdue a replenishment.
Myriad is how you say it. It only took me till now. Myriad.
By this hour, he will have retired to his chambers at Magaduta. Come, let us pay him a visit.
Do you know Lassie? What a great scene. What a absolute great scene that was. The spicy curry has left you slightly flushed and set your heart racing. Whatever challenges await, you are ready to face them head on and with feeling. If I have a buff that says a little gassy. Stop. I love this dev team. I love them so much. I love everything. Oh, it's gone now. It's gone. It disappeared. It disappeared. All right, well, it's gone. It's gone. I wasn't fast enough. Omega Duta. Here. Welcome back. Yeah, Master Estinian. Yes, he has returned to his chambers. I shall be happy to escort you.
Estinian, are you there? We've brought something for you.
I enter.
Why you sound like that, dude? Stop it!
Squid masala from the Mehane. I thought you might enjoy it.
I see they've been on the internet. Stop this!
Masala, eh? I prefer my squid dried. But I'm sure it won't disappoint. My thanks.
Also, they are getting their budget out of these paper bags they made. They are really like, include it as much as possible.
Idle as I am in our sorceress's absence, I see. I can't offer much in the way of entertainment, but make yourselves comfortable.
Girl? I saw the...
Shall we disrobe as well?
I didn't know this was Final Fantasy 30. Give it a minute. Let that one sink. Let that one sink in. Give it a minute. Give it a minute. Let it sink in. You'll figure it out. That's a good joke. You'll figure it out. Just take this. You'll figure it. You'll figure it out. Just let it sink in.
No. We simply caught our friend unprepared. He will make himself presentable at once, I am sure.
Lil JC was like, what? Yo, this entire patch has been amazing so far. She saw that man and was like, should I get naked too? Oh. She wanted some ether.
At last. We've been looking for you.
My friends, tell me, were you able to devise a way to return to the 13th?
I believe so. It required a visit to the moon, where I took the opportunity to enlist Oriange's assistance.
Ishtola hath told me all. I should be glad to help you free Azhdaya and put an end to Golbez's dark plot.
If Rubicante spoke true, both Golbez and Azhdaya are on the moon of the 13th. Unlike here in the Source, however, we have no means of making the journey from the surface of the star itself. The technology simply does not exist.
That's a lie. Having played through Endwalker, I know that in the heart of the Imperial City, there is a giant gateway to the moon, of which we could use.
Therefore, I propose that we employ a gate to deliver us directly to our destination.
Where could it be, Stola?
Is such a feat possible?
In theory. Having once been a single hole, the Source and its reflections share striking similarities in geography.
Yeah, look, I'm no dummy. I know what's going to happen. I watched the trailer. We're going to zap to the moon, open the Zodiac thing, jump on in, I assume, and then, like, poof, bada bing, bada boom, we're on the moon of the 13th. It's not hard, people. I do this every other week. That's what being an adventurer is about.
And according to a certain someone who unceremoniously whisked us away to the first, the same locations across the worlds are intrinsically bound. All of which is to say, were we to pass through a gate on the Source's moon, it should lead us to the moon of the 13th.
See, I'm no dummy.
Of course, there is the risk of Voidsent gaining entry to our world. Thus did I decide to seek Oriange's counsel.
Both the Watcher and the Loporrits are aware of our proposed endeavor. While they are yet deliberating precautionary measures, They have pledged their full cooperation.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you like a real solid question. In my mind, right, well, you see they're wrapping up a lot of storylines, so the Whirlit storyline, like all the Tataru grand adventure stuff is wrapping up storylines. This is wrapping up storylines. Are we gonna... Is our boy, is Runar gonna get a wrap-up? I'm just saying. What if my boy finally gets his smooch?
You've been busy. I presume you've also found a way to open this gate.
His, like, I'm just chillin' outfit is so silly.
Be it in Radzat or Sharlayan, scholars have long cast their gaze unto the endless dark of the void. And so, with harnish insights to augment our knowledge, we have indeed conceived of a promising plan to pierce the veil. A plan I am confident will succeed, precisely because the moon is our stage. The preparations will be extensive, and we will require vast quantities of ether.
I don't know when they decided to make Estidian so sassy, but I'm here for it, entirely and completely.
After all, our gate must be large enough to accommodate another great worm. My proposal entails delivering copious amounts of ether to the Tower of Babel in Garlemald. As you will recall, Fandaniel used the structure to destroy the brand's imprisoning Zodiac. And we, in like manner, will use it to channel ether to the moon, and thereby open our gate.
I see. Then we shall need someone on the moon for the necessary rituals.
Just so, Your Excellency. I intend to head back anon for that very purpose, as well as to help devise our strategy to deal with invading Voidsent. Along with our lunar allies, we will once again require the assistance of your alchemists, Nidana not least of all. May I trouble you to serve as their escort?
Oh.
Fine by me. The room was beginning to feel constraining.
That's true. He was like, just wanting to do anything.
For my part, I shall oversee the requisite tasks on the star. Might I prevail upon you for your assistance?
If all are in agreement, then let us set to work. We'll open our gate, and we will stop Golbez.
Title. Okay. Cool. So, urchin pasta, whatevs. Melon pie. This is 610? Or silver. Let's do, a gyro! I've always thought that gyros made me more pietous. I've always believed that. Melon pie. Clearly. You have no shortage of allies at your disposal. Damn right, lady. I cannot thank you enough for your constant support. Do they think this is a joke? Do they think this is a joke? Look. I'm not allowed to spoil Final Fantasy 16, but I can at least now say that I've played Final Fantasy 16 a little bit. This kind of shit, you know Koji's involved in 16. That's all I'm going to say. You know Koji's involved in 16. I'm not going to explain it anymore. I'm not going to say anything else. I'm just going to say there will be a moment when you're playing 16 where you will be like, God damn it, Koji. I don't know if this is a Koji thing, but this is, the influences are there. If one and all are ready, then let us set forth our preparations to complete. If I may, I beg a moment to exchange this vessel for its grown counterpart. It is in the keeping of alchemists in High Crucible. Of course. We shall accompany thee thither, and thence begin our journey. We shall accompany thee thither. Thither! Thither! Accompany thee thither! It's out of control. Someone's gotta stop him. I shall accompany thee thither. It's too much. That guy's thither. Hither and thither. My apologies for the delay. My, that is a striking simulacrum indeed. Well suited for the work ahead, I doubt not. Allow me to explain Y'shtola's plan in greater detail. She don't not. As you know, we seek to open a void gate in Mare Lamentorum, that we might gain direct passage to the moon of the 13th. Whilst our comrades labor upon the moon, we must needs accomplish two tasks. The first is the procurement of a substantial quantity of ether, and subsequent delivery of it unto the Tower of Babel. Said structure was once used to siphon the land's essence by way of the Telophoroi spires. Such a method, however, doth pose an unacceptable risk to the greater ethereal balance in our world. Thus must we seek an alternative means of conveying our requisite resource. Our second task doth pertain to the use of the Tower of Babel itself. You may recall that this portal unto the moon was placed under the supervision of the Ilsabard contingent. If we would employ it to different ends, we must first obtain the contingent's express permission. I would like to believe they would not refuse us, so perhaps we should concern ourselves with the ease of the problem first. Have you any idea whence we might source the vast quantity needed? Aye, a likely location doth come to mind. Let us make for the airship landing. There I shall reveal more. Okay. Oh, never mind. I thought for a minute, I was like, look at that wonderful fish boy coming to... Nope, never mind. Hello? What's up, team? I sometimes come here for the view. It's beautiful. I am most keen to know more of Viera and Jay's potential solution. In the worst case, I was prepared to offer one of my eyes, but it seems it will not come to that. All are present and accounted for. Excellent. We shall travel to Sharlayan, and then seek the nearby Isle of Harm. Near unto the surface of the isle do rivers of ether converge. The churning energy of this confluence is released by the way of geysers. Originally, the Ragnarok was to be powered by ether harvested from the isle. But as you well know, an alternate power source was ultimately found for the vessel. Passage onto Ultima Thule, to the very limits of existence, was facilitated by not less than the strength of the Mother Crystal herself. But also, like, all the summons anyway. As such, the Isle of Harm's vast ether deposits remain untouched. We may help ourselves to that energy, providing we are able to secure the form's mission. Yet again, needing permission. There's nothing straightforward in this world. Such is the nature of politics, I fear. And as the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, we have been officially disbanded. No longer are we recognized collective, somewhat disadvantaged position, bureaucracy speaking. Fortunately, however, there is a recognized and respected body upon which we may prevail. The students of Baldessian. Upon arriving in Sharlayan, let us seek our friends at the Annex. Oh, you were under here! Okay, Ojika. Hey, what's up? Welcome back, Little. What brings you here today? And in such colorful company. Greetings, Ojika. On this occasion, we are come to seek the students' assistance in a matter of some urgency. In that case, you want to speak with Kryl. She's in the main hall sorting through our archives. There's a visitor with her at the moment, but it's no one you don't know, so you're free to show yourself in. Hey, what up, best boy? How you doing?
Well now, if it isn't two of my dearest friends. As for the other two, I don't believe we've had the pleasure.
She really hasn't met them at all. Oh, Kryl. I just want to give Kryl a hug. They backbenched Kryl this entire post-patch. They were just like, she'll figure it out.
Not in this vessel, perhaps. 'Tis I, Vashan. Though, you are welcome to call me Vritra, if you prefer.
Pay me no mind. I merely accompany them.
I pray you forgive us our intrusion. If you are occupied, we shall call again anon.
It's quite all right. We've just finished swapping all our secrets anyway. Erinfil occasionally comes and shares the latest Gleaner gossip, you see. From forgotten ruins to mysterious relics, if there's aught that might be of interest to the students, he kindly lets us know.
When on earth do I get this fool-ass good King Moggelmog? When the hell do I get this? Where he bestows Moogles upon the world? Where the hell do I get this thing from? I want this in my home. I want this in my real-life actual home. Not my in-game home. I want it on a wall in my real-ass home with like, oh, look at them. They're descending like little puffy angels. Like little cute, fluffy, furry angels. Anyway.
Alas, I must soon depart on an expedition. As I may be away for an extended period, I wish to give Kryl fair warning. Hence my visit today.
I see. There are specimens that want for procuring, I presume?
No, it isn't guild ship business, but rather Homecoming. But enough about me. You have business too, yes? And I'm in the way.
You can't say that wistfully looking off in the distance without explaining.
Far from it. As a matter of fact, we should be grateful if you could stay and share your knowledge of the nearby isles with us. We seek a means to travel to the Void. There, a man named Golbez plots to invade our world. A man who even now holds my sister hostage. To that end, we require a great quantity of ether, which we understand may be had on the Isle of Ham. We came in the hope of exploring how it might best be procured.
An invasion from the 13th? Must the stakes always be so dramatic?
I'm on vacation!
You have a knack for finding trouble.
I'm on vacation!
If gleaners collected world-ending crises, you could make quite a name for yourself in our profession. It's true the Isle of Ham is a veritable font of ether, but as it's under the Forum's direct jurisdiction, only a privileged few get to set foot there. I myself haven't.
So if we want to help ourselves to the Isle's ether, we'll need to secure the Forum's permission. Very well. The students of Baldessian recognize your endeavors as combating a grave threat to the world. As representative, I hereby pledge our full assistance. Now that it's official, you may leave the politics and paperwork to me. Our operations remain small, but we shouldn't meet any undue resistance.
We are truly grateful.
If I may.
Now to bring down the mood.
According to the original plan for the Exodus, ether collected from the Isle of Ham was to power the Ark. Art thou perchance familiar with the logistics of this endeavor?
I don't know anything about that, I'm afraid. Nor do I think any gleaner would. You might have better luck asking someone involved with the Ark's construction. Margaret, for instance. She's a researcher in Charley and Hamlet. I met with her for a job recently, and she mentioned working on the Ragnarok's propulsion system. You could do worse than to seek her out while awaiting the Forum's verdict.
We may well do just that. Our gratitude for thine advice, and may this threat be but a memory upon thy return.
They literally found the only voice on planet Earth that can read these lines of dialogue and not make it sound goofy.
You're quite welcome. Now then, if you'll excuse me.
I best start drafting our petition. Go on and find your researcher. I'll contact you as soon as we've made progress.
Let us leave matters here to Mistress Cryle, and hie ourselves to Labyrinthos.
This man just said, and hie ourselves to and hie ourselves? Little JC knows what that means. I hie myself hither, I hie myself thither.
Right then, time to put our best foot forward. Oh. A pity you can't tidy yourself. I should have had Ishtola enchant you when I had the chance.
Oh, Kryl. Really just holding this whole operation together right now.
And what have we here? Later, Kryl, later. You've work to do.
This is 100% a tease, right? This is 7.0. 100. Stop. Or 6.5. To be honest, we don't know. I mean, they usually try to set up the like breadcrumbs of the next expansion in 6.4, and then 6.5 is like, get ready, it's gonna be crazy. But they said they weren't gonna do that this time. They said they weren't gonna do it this time, so I don't know. Do you think it's a Blitzball tournament invite? Because that would be a whole thing. I mean, they have to hint at something, right? Because we're going to have information about the next expansion before 6.5. FanFest is in July. We're going to have more information. We're going to know what's happening. So, they have to hint, right? Visitors? How delightful. If you require assistance, then ask away. It so happens you've caught me in post-deadline bliss. Forgive us the abruptness of our inquiry, but 'tis our understanding that thou had charge of the Ragnarok's propulsion system. We should like to know how ether harvested at the Isle of Harm was to be stored and transported to the Ark. If the disclosure of such information is permitted. Oh, no bother at all. We built special tanks that can store ether just like we use casks to store wine. Simple, really. Simple, but quite brilliant construction. They rivaled even crystals for etheric capacity. A pity we never got to use them. Ah, how muddled and distant a memory. When Doom's deadline loomed large and we extricated ourselves from the waist-high mire to work only to end up in chin-deep in another and whatnot. I was at one end of the world, a conduit for the energies of creation, but now I'm truly alive. Who would have thought that sleeping in a bed and eating warm meals could make such a difference? Why, I feel positively functional. I dare say it rivals the thrill of dancing on the knife edge of failure. We are glad for you, quite. On the subject of the ether tanks, do you know what became of them? What did become of them? For the life of me, I can't seem to remember. Oh, but I do remember someone who might remember. He should be back by now. Just look for the fellow wearing an outfit that screams, "I've been on vacation and you haven't." Very well, we shall seek out this conspicuous colleague of thine. Our sincerest gratitude, Margaret, and do look after thyself. I'm not crazy. Come, let us seek out this individual attired in a manner suggestive of recent furlough. That's me. Am I the individual? It's gonna just be like a mirror. You had it in you the entire time, Lil JC. Oh, look, Tessa's gone crazy too. Oh, he's like right over here. Excuse me. Oh, I found him. Oh, I found him. I do not know what a vacation is, but that man strikes me as more relaxed than most. She must be from America. Yo! My boy! What up? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Dude got a crew. Hell yeah. Let's go. It really was JC. Yeah. Nope, it's my boy. Yeah, the face that launched our teeny tiny toy boat. How you been, little? Able to catch a bit of rest? Well, if I don't know about the ether tanks, who in bare guts name would? Born right in me own workshop they were. A pleasure as always, Master Cockle. I trust thy respite proved rejuvenating. And then some, but I won't bore you with the details, at least not without a drink in me. So, why the interest in our little old tanks? Permit me to explain via fade to black. I said via fade to black. Or pan up. Pan up and fade to black. I see, I see. I think I got the long and short of it. It goes without saying, but we all owe you more than we could ever repay. If you need our ether tanks, then they're at your disposal. There's just one problem. You need the Forum's approval to set foot on the Isle of Ham. Were it up to me, you'd be on the next ship out, but that lot can't wipe their asses unless in accordance with procedural motions. You may be assured that my backside is immaculate. This man did not walk up here and be like, my ass? Clean. You may be assured my ass is clean. Daliax thumping thighs! Master Fortuno and Scholark Montagne. What a surprise! Pardon the intrusion. The Forum has deliberated your petition, and we decided to deliver our verdict directly. I would hope that the matter of pandemonium has not been overshadowed by other concerns, but this is a discussion for another time. You've been granted special dispensation to travel to the Isle of Ham for the purposes of etheric extraction, under one condition. Each account of its rich deposit of ether. On account of its rich deposit of ether, the isle is home to throngs of vicious beasts. We ask that you cull any such creatures. Yeah, I got it. I'll do it. That's all. Given the vast amount of ether we seek, I expected a far higher price. Oh, believe me, we do not underestimate the value of what you desire. Nay, we simply owe the students of Baldessian and their esteemed collaborators a debt of gratitude, and we felt that expediting your request was a suitable way to repay it. A debt of gratitude? We have taken the liberty of arranging your passage to the Isle of Ham. Your vessel awaits in Scholar's Harbor. Well, then, I'd better get those ether tanks loaded onto the airship. We'll be ready to take them where you need them, assuming it's safe. I shall head back to the annex, but should you need anything else, don't hesitate to call. Please call. I'm so lonely. That dude went back to like, I'm gonna go stay on vacation. And Lil JC was like, I remember what that was like. For one patch, I was on vacation. Oh, they straight up walked us to the port. Oh, shit. cheery captain.
Bound for the Isle of Harm. You look like the ones Master Fortuno told me to expect.
Did he say expect a hero of brave caliber and extraordinary pedigree? Or just like the tiny guy and his friends?
If you're ready to depart, and so am I. Just say the word.
Is something the matter?
I did recruit one other to our party, but he is late to arrive.
This is Thancred!
Forgive me my delay.
Hell yes! Hell yes! Alright, now we got a team!
Thancred, 'tis good to see you.
If it isn't Varshan. They do grow up so quickly.
This guy.
Urianger tells me we have a host of exciting new tribulations to face. And you must be Zero. I've heard all about your daring do in Garlemald. A pleasure.
Oh, she hit him with the what?
Apart from strengthening our company with his redoubtable skill at arms, Thancred may also serve as a mentor in those matters that trouble thee.
I don't want to know what that means. I don't know what. I don't want to. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't. I don't want to know what he's referring to. Because it's all going to somehow lead.
The intangible forces
They're
which bring
flirting with
souls
Estinian?
together. Thancred is possessed of experience both unique and insightful that I am sure he would gladly share with thee. Thou needst but ask.
I gotta be honest. In my mind, the cutscene that's playing is Zero and Thancred having a conversation about about seeing Estinian without his shirt on, and she's like, "So then I said, should we get naked too?" And Thancred's gonna be like, "And that didn't work," and that's the scene. He's gonna be like, "Well, I don't know what you could have done." And laugh track. Like, it's what I would have done. End scene, pan up, fade to black. Yeah, it always works for me. I think I'm going to try and do this in a trust. I think that's the plan. What is the phone party enter Etherphone? Yeah. I imagine it's going to take way too long, but... Oh, this boy. The Satrap got ditched. I have to take a healer. I need a tank. And Zero, sorry, Satrap. Varshan's gonna have to, you're staying behind, pal. Alright, let's get crazy. It's the canonical Coca-Cola Bears? Yo. They don't get their own portraits, only mine, only my perfect portrait. All right. I'm just gonna sit here and do this and hope you do your damn job, buddy.
Together we shall overcome this.
What sucks is I don't think they AoE, or at least in the past they don't AoE, so this is gonna take a while. Don't worry, I'll do the AoEing. If I had Justinian, that boy would kill all these haters. Justinian is a stone cold. I love how we don't fight the polar bears. The polar bears are living their own happy polar bear life, and honestly, they deserve it. Look at those guys. They're playing patty cake. Those two are digging for Coca-Cola bottles, which are natural to this environment. Oh shit! Sharks! Well, that's not supposed to happen. I was looking at those guys being cute. Oh my lord. At least it's chill. At least I don't have to stress. I'm not gonna like die like an idiot. If I ever get confused, I'll just follow them. Bless this entire endeavor. It's not stressful. It's like a fun little event for me. Although, these sharks, these are some street sharks. These sharks are buff as hell. If one of these guys shouts, "Totally Jossum!" Well, that's just concerning. Are we causing this? Should we be saving these polar bears from the environmental collapse clearly happening around them? Oh, it's these guys from the underwater world. I was like, who the hell? Oh, they mean this, a Charlian facility. It's like the chillest. What's blowing my mind is was this the song that was playing in the trailer? I don't think so. There's like another chill-ass song that's just existing in this universe right now. It's a vibe, all right. Damn. Banquet, I'm gonna need you to aggro this guy so he doesn't stomp me. Thank you, please.
You're mine!
This just happens to be Thavnair.
You're mine!
Still destroying the environment. Oh my god, the slip and slide. Yo, let's go! I became Urion J. What the absolute fuck is this? I'm sorry, what? Lingbacker is this guy? What the shit is this thing? What? You know what? I'm glad the boss design team is having a good time because I don't know what the shit this thing is. This thing is awful. Okay, well, yeah, let's go. Ow. Nope, not falling for this.
Far enough.
Just gonna stand where you all are. Yeah, okay. Nice, where are we going? What's going on? Urion J, I'm with you. Thancred's gonna get me killed. Right? Now you want to move? They did not give me much room to move around in. Okay. What the shit? Oh wow, this is gonna suck. Okay. I think I know what I have to do here, but Jesus, it's gonna be Christmas. Good night, sweet prince. Good night, sweet prince.
Darkness, take you!
Yeah, I got hit by that one. You know what? Of all the monsters in this game that deserve to be just like put down, this guy, we're doing him a favor. This dude is like, kill me. My very existence is pain. Oh, Jesus. We gotta go this way, right? Look at me. I'm leading the way. Make ready. This guy. What is going? How do you even? What evolution led to this? What did I get? Of striking? Time out. What the hell is going on this island? Bring out the little JC. The little JC sleeping. Although that is kind of Hannibal too, truthfully. Hey, look at us. Yo, this island is beautiful. There's so much cool shit here. Also, you know what? I love that even though they don't let you go like back there, they still design a background that isn't just like a wall of like, yeah, there's land over there. They're like, look, you're not gonna go over there. It doesn't matter, but it exists. And I like that. I like that shit. Nathan's getting just wrecked by these guys.
Make ready.
Why not both? Well, eventually you may. That's the good part about it, is sometimes you get to go there. But they're like, look, right now you're here for this mission, and the world is big, so don't worry if you don't get to go there. Like, for example, in a lot of Final Fantasy XIV, they mentioned the lands controlled by some of the Beastmen, right? And then in 5.5 or 5.4, we get to go there. You get to go fight a battle in their homeland, and it's great. Ham troll. I didn't know I was in this game. You know what? I've been trying to get this game for years, and I'm glad they finally put me in. I'm so glad my people are represented in this game. Ham troll attack. Activate.
Got you.
Having like a vibe session with the music. I'm just enjoying this tremendously. This entire dungeon has the vibe of like, look, it's not world ending. We're doing this because it's the thing we have to do, and like, let's enjoy ourselves. I'm absolutely feeling this. This is what I wanted for my 6-point whatevers. Plus, visually, it's beautiful. Yo! Ham golems! That's also me. I also feel very represented by the ham golems. I've always said I'm more of a ham golem. There was treasure down there? Did I miss treasure? Well, shit. I wasn't paying attention. I have a feeling I'll be back in here a bunch.
You're mine! My turn.
This will hurt.
Yeah, this is like, they took the night theme and made it chiller. I'm losing my mind over here. Plus they have, I love the little gated area. I'm just like, yeah, I mean, you could go in there if you wanted to. But you don't, because you got shit to do.
Prepare yourself!
It's a solid vibe. I'm absolutely digging it. bro. Not like this. Let's go ham on this guy. Now my various sayings are finally coming true in ways I did not expect. Yes, I'm hitting a lick and going ham on it. Do you think ham crystals are like honey-baked hams? Like the glaze on the outside? I'm just... I saw that naan and that curry, and now I'm just like, God, I'm so hungry. I got problems, y'all. It's not healthy. That's beautiful. Yo, it's the polar bear from the trailer. Hey, how you doing? Not good, by the looks of it. All right, Arcus, let's go to town. Oh shit, he was not waiting. Okay.
Make ready.
Fine standing here. What the shit? You know what? I should never just assume I'm fine standing anywhere. If it's not where they're standing, why even bother? Alright, well that's a thing that just occurred. Yo, this is gonna absolutely suck if I don't have these guys to guide me. I can't wait to do this with other players. Oh my lord. Oh, that was like a thing? That was like a thing that we were doing? Cool, 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 cool. Stay here with y'all.
Darkness, take you!
Boy, I'm all out of whack. Boy, I'll tell you what, I'm all out of whack. Fine, we can fix this, I think. This is out of control. Okay, he's dead. Jeez, crackers! Of healing. Well, I mean, I guess that's a thing. Another healing thing, another heal. You know what? I actually can use those. This is so cool looking. What the hell? Oh, hey, they brought these guys back. Hey there, little dudes. Polycrystals, eh? This place is gorgeous. Okay. Now to kill everything in it. Now to murder them all. Wait, what am I doing? Can I double up on light? Can. I did. Gonna get back. There we go.
That's far enough. Got you.
It's so funny because the music is so chill. Like, I do not feel like we have to save this dragon. The world is, you know, it's like exactly kind of what they promised this entire expansion, the post-expansion would be like. You're just going on a little adventure. Don't stress it. Y'all got any treasure chests? Oh, there's one right there. Son of a biscuit. What the hell? Yeah, this all started with a treasure hunt. Let's remember that. Justinian bought a map for too much money, and here we are.
Be gone!
Seems like no matter what I do.
All that I have and more I bring to bear.
Too far away. Is that a short joke? Garbage. Oh, hey, what up, Ham Forlorn? You looking fabulous. Look at you looking all... What is that? What is that? What are those colors called? Pastel? Is that the word?
Yep.
Make ready!
Iridescent is a better word than pastel. I'll take it. I'll take iridescent. Pastel is kind of like, I don't know what. The colors I wish I could wear all the time, but it feels like it's only a March kind of vibe. Right? Pastels I feel like are only like March and April. Once that's done, what's the point?
Got you.
I think I'd look good in a peach. like a peach top. Now you guys go, I'm gonna stay back here and just do this, okay? Sky blue is timeless. Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay, from downtown. How expensive is the crafted gear? Like $1 million plus at the moment. I saw some were $4 million.
That's far enough.
Well, didn't mean to do that, but I did it. Are we gonna fight that big squid thing from the trailer? Because I am here for that. Where you at, Squiddy? Oh, he's wiggling. If this was just Ultros instead, God, that'd be beautiful. Hey! This is gonna be a thing. I don't know what any of this means, so I'm gonna run over here.
Far enough.
What does this mean? What is happening? Why am I getting hit? Why did I listen to them? We clearly got beat up there. What was? What? Wait, why did? Wait, what? I don't know what that means, and that's scary. What the shit? Oh. Yeah, that's probably not good. What are we doing? Oh, okay. Really? Really? The audacity of them to do this. They murdered me. Unreal. No, I'm not falling for that shit. me! Look at me learning a fight. Is it smarter just to stay here most of the time? Get smoked! If no one else was going to use it, Alice and Estinian weren't here. He's fine. Hey, look at these heroes. I'm on vacation! And I am also here. Scale of striking? More of that, huh? Ooh, that's kind of a look. Do we have what these armor sets all look like yet? Yeah, even if it is a little reskinned, you know, it still could be useful to me because I like it. Could be, you know, it could be different. The color could fit with my outfits. Ignore my inventory. I'm crafting right now. It's filled with crafting materials.
Much obliged for clearing the way. We'll get to work at once.
We're pushing a cart.
Filling these up will take a good while. I appreciate it if you stood watch till we finished. I ain't getting chewed to chum by some ether-bloated bugger.
I like that he said that while doing that little dance.
Oh, by the by. Where were you planning on putting these to use? We could deliver them by airship, see? Provided it ain't too far.
The moon! Is that too far?
We would need them transported to Garlemald, to the Tower of Babel.
Ah, that's a long old journey. Too long for a direct flight. Tell you what, we'll send them over with the scheduled shipment of provisions headed that way. I'll make the arrangements as soon as we get back. Save some poor chocobos having to drag this lot through the snow.
You have our thanks. We shall not forget your generosity.
Now that's a Lalafell, through and through.
Everything seems to be proceeding apace. I dare say you would have been fine without me.
Yeah, but where's the fun in that?
Why would you say such a thing? You are not bound by contract or the threat of force, and you gain no advantage by devaluing your own contribution. Yet you must be bound by something to speak thus. What is it?
You know, Zero, I've been thinking about this for a long time, and really it all comes down to learning that there's some ships more valuable than a ship made of gold or diamonds. And that ship is friendship. It's unsinkable.
What binds me? A belief, I suppose. Born of our shared struggles. No matter where my comrades go, I have faith they will be fine. For I know that they will walk their chosen path as surely as I walk mine. I trust them, in short. Trite though it may sound.
Trust. I remember the word. How long has it been since last I used it?
Oh, we have to get a flashback?
It had no place in my dealings. Not with other Voidsent, and certainly not with Xenos. Not even in the time before darkness engulfed the world.
And certainly not with Xenos, who is definitely dead. Don't question it, anyone. Definitely dead. We're not going to bring him up every single patch for him to come back. That would be silly. That would be so silly if we mentioned his name every single patch. That would be so crazy.
Full often did Memoriates betray their own, corrupted by the very power they wielded. You could trust no one but yourself. Alone we fought. And alone we fell.
Except for Golbez.
I wouldn't know how to trust. Is there some trick to it?
Just stay close to this one. You'll learn in no time.
Look at this little trustworthy rascal. Lalafells are the most trustworthy of all the peoples of Atheris. Come on. I know that.
Absolutely fine.
I'm on vacation.
I confess I thought thou mightst have more words of counsel to offer.
Oh, she'll soon get the hang of it, even without my help. After our work here is done, I'll see myself back to the shadows. But before that, I take it you've heard as well.
Dude, what?
Indeed. The client seeketh archons, and 'twould seem our extensive travels and neutrality make us prime candidates.
Well, assuming we take on the request, I suspect I'll be stuck with you again. Don't let me down, hmm?
The client. So vague. I'm trying to think, if we go to Mericidia, who even has relation to Mericidia? Unless it's a dragon. We've been working for a dragon now already, so like it could be. Yeah, if Tiamat's like, let me go through my finances and see if I can afford this trip. Also, is this one of the new? Hold on, is this? Yeah, I've kind of figured this had Catboy written all over it. Catboy and or Cha-Cha-Cha. Not only allow us to use the tanks, but to arrange their transportation to Garlemald besides. Blessed are we to count Cuckoo among our allies. Unto thee, we must also give thanks. Thancred, Thancred, who is in this mess somewhere, for coming to aid on such short notice. Please, you know I'm always happy to help. Don't hesitate to call on me again. Hey, a bunch of stuff that I don't need, and I'm gonna just simply throw away. Till next time, this is Thancred! Great. 0 slots! I only a kid! Oh, also, hello, Octo. Yo, got the card? Nice. Out of control. This is just a bunch of +12s I don't need. My inventory. Look at all this. This is what crafting does. Look how much crafting I have left to do. I'm not even close. I'm not even close. I can't. Crafting. What the hell is it's crafting? Is this inventory crafting? I didn't want it to be like this. I'm not like this. I didn't want this. I have exactly 1 space in my inventory. So I kind of like this staff, this crystallized staff. That's neat looking. The minions were gifted to me in the last, 2 hours. I didn't make them. With the tank's transportation thus arranged, our first task is complete. We may now turn our attention to the second. To wit, obtaining the blessing of Ilsvard contingent to use the Tower of Babel to channel energy unto the moon. Our destination is Camp Broken Glass, where we may present our petition to Commander Lucia. Okay. I'm gonna teleport away now. Let's go here. Hello. Little, allow me to personally thank you for your assistance during the recent Void-sent incursion. Your actions saved many. What brings you here today? Pray forgive us for not sending word in advance, Commander, but we seek your cooperation in a matter of great importance. Pan up, fade to black. Maxima's like, I don't even know what I'm doing here anymore. Indeed. We appreciate you consulting us instead of taking unilateral action. It is no simple matter to activate the Tower of Babel, and I speak not only of the technological challenge. Personally, I think we must consider the emotional impact of such an action above all else. Though we have yet to re-establish a governing body, we provisionally refer to those who remain here as the Garlean community. As you would expect, they are predominantly native Garleans, most of whom are uncomfortable with ethereal manipulation. To compound matters, the trauma inflicted by anima is still fresh. If the tower were to suddenly light up again, it is like the cause distress and reopen old wounds. Better than facing a mass invasion by Golbez and his void-sent hordes, surely. Of course, we acknowledge the gravity of the situation, as well as the promised bloodshed should we fail to act. Yet, even were we to convey your warning to the public, many simply do not understand the workings of magic or the rift. They will struggle to comprehend what they must be forced to... or why they must be forced to relive personal horrors for the sake of something they cannot imagine. What's there to imagine? Haven't these people seen void sent with their own eyes? Let us suppose you encounter someone who is freezing in the cold. A natural thing to do might be to make them a fire, yes? Is this man about to explain various traumas to us? What if that person's sole experience with fire was being badly burned by it, and they harbored an acute fear? Despite the benefits, nay, say the necessity, of the warmth you offer, they may flee on instinct, or worse, misinterpret your actions for aggression and lash out. So, like the fire that torments this individual, the Tower of Babel torments the people of Garlemald. Yet, we cannot not afford to falter here. We must first... I can't read right now. Must find a way to help them overcome their fear. Suffering from... microphone in the way of text blindness. It sucks. I want to let you know. When your screen's here, and your microphone's here, sometimes I'm guessing at words. I agree. To that end, the contingent will assist however we can. We should speak with Alphino and Alisei. With the rapport they have established with the Garlean people, I dare say they can provide us with valuable insights. In the meantime, Yoyonche, might I ask that you remain here to oversee the technical aspects of the tower's activation? Hey, alright. Gonna go see those two crazy kids. Are they still in the subway? Yo, kids, yeah, they're in the subway. Hey, kids. Look at these cold weather kids in their cold weather outfits looking cute. And meanwhile, Galoop Gerloin is here looking fabulous. And honestly, I like it. I've taken the liberty of explaining our objective. I knew you wouldn't be able to stay away. Alisei, you goober. I'm glad to see you, little. Viera has explained our present dilemma. 'Tis no unfounded concern that the Garleans might take poorly to the reactivation of the Tower of Babel. That's putting it mildly. Men would be up in arms over it. Trust in the Ilsbar contingent is fragile enough. We need to tread lightly, or we risk jeopardizing everything we've achieved. Trust. Again. Well, it seems to me there's naught for it but to speak with people. Rather than harping on about the necessity of the plan, we need to lend an ear to their concerns. Then perhaps we can begin working towards a compromise. In that case, I'll take you to meet the community leaders. They're at a station called Senatus, near the Senaculum Imperialis. Yeah, they are. I would be honored to speak with them, though it would be prudent to learn where people elsewhere stand as well. But that I will leave to the others. Save Zero, might you accompany me? Yeah, I'm sure those in Tappa's den will have their opinions, Alphino, if I may drag you along. Tertium, we leave to you. You're no stranger to the people here, so it should take little prodding to convince them to speak freely. I'm on vacation. Then it's settled. Once you've learned what you can, let us all meet in the Forum Soleus. Where we'll have to... we'll have what I hope is a productive discussion. Oh boy, they're like, go all around. Okay, maybe I will. Hey, cinnamon roll! Ah, you're such a cutie! Tower of Babel. But what's it got to do with void scent? I can't say I understand. Still, your people have done so much and more for us Garleans. If you say it's necessary, then that's good enough for me. That guy wasn't very contemplative. That guy was the accepting citizen. He was like, yeah, I don't give a shit. Popapia? Papia is your name? Whatever its present state, the Imperial Palace was once the pride of Garlemald. I mean, no disrespect to you and yours, but shouldn't the Garlean people be its caretakers instead of foreigners? Though if we dare speak thus to some of the contingent, they might make assumptions, cut our rations, or worse. No, forget I said anything, please. Activate the Tower of Babel. Are you out of your mind? That abomination transformed my friends and family into monsters. I can't even bear to look at it whenever I step outside. If you want to do something for us, tear the bloody thing down. Fie. That tower isn't right, I tell you. All those magics. Years ago, when I lived in the provinces, the locals razed our village to the ground with the stuff. Made things appear and disappear and fly and burn. Can still see it when I close my eyes. You've done us a good turn, dear, but let's not talk about the tower any longer. It's unnatural. Now I'll disappear. It's unnatural. No! Stop it! The tower is evil! It'll turn us all evil! I don't want to hear it! Leave me alone! I think I did pretty well. One person seemed in. 1 out of 5 ain't bad! Hello, Jesse. Do you remember the story about the bar in Austin? It wasn't a bar in Austin. The bar that you're referring to where you gave someone a description was in Boston, and it was right next to the convention center. It's like right down the street from the convention center. But you would tell them what like you wanted your drink to taste like, and they make you a drink. Ulysses is on his way with the others. I hope you found the people more receptive than we did. Nah, not really. Little, may I present to you Lords Naeus and Metius, magistrates of our political council. They rolled up here with the most villainous music. They've been spearheading the efforts to establish a new system of government here. When we raised the subject of the Tower of Babel, they insisted that we speak no further until joined by representatives of the Ilsabard contingent. I see Alphino and Alice have yet to arrive, so perhaps we should wait? It doesn't matter if only some of you are present. We simply wish to make one thing perfectly clear. The Tower is a manifestation of Garlean ingenuity and authority. It was once the abode of the imperial family, and it will forever bear tremendous cultural significance. It is insulting enough that we had to suffer foreigners occupying it under the guise of rendering aid, and now you propose reactivating it today? We have had enough. The Garlemald of old may have fallen, but she fell in civil war to her own people, not to Eorzea nor any other land. We came here to assert our unequivocal claim to our territory. Garlemald and all that lies within her border is beholden to no one. This would be fun. Where's the twins? I need twin power. Wonder twin powers activate. Form of saving the day. Since their excellencies are resolved to negotiate with the contingent, I will escort them to Tertium. I'll also instruct Alpha and Alice to meet us there. Lord Metius, Lord Naeus. If, by your leave... Boy, I need to move this microphone, but I can't, or else I can't talk. By your leave, my comrades and I would speak with the residents of Senatus. Though the Ilsabard contingent holds the Tower of Babel, it is I who wishes for it to be reactivated, and thus I think it meet that... They're just making up words. Thus I think it meet that I be present. That's just old English shit, and they making me read it. I'm already having a tough time. I got a freaking thing right here in my line of sight. Mamma mia. Yet my understanding of your people's hardships, of their hopes and desires, of their dreams for the future, is sorely lacking. In my ignorance, I would struggle to contribute. Lest you worry, I will not plead our case to the community in your absence. I wish only to identify common ground upon which we might build a relationship that sees us overcome our differences. Very well. But know that the guards will not hesitate to escort you from the premises, should they judge your actions to be inappropriate. Luckily for 16, at least 99% of what I played was voiced. So I didn't have to learn how to say nothing. If it's settled, then, head to Senatus. I'll join you there after I see their excellencies safely to Tertium. Will I stream on release? Hell yeah, are you kidding me? I'm gonna play that thing. I'm gonna clear my schedule. I'm gonna be like, employees take the day off or week, take the week off, go live your life. Go do whatever. I'm not going to do anything but play that game. I'll be like, work from home. I have nothing. I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to see nobody. I don't want to even be involved in your lives. I am caught up in a different world for a week. When do I get my little car? When do I get my Lalafell-sized car? When? Look at this thing. That's perfect size. Primus? Fearless has told us all. Has told us all. You have Lord Nae's permission to enter and speak with our residents, but not to petition them directly for support. Remember that. Here it is, Sonatus. Temporary refuge for political dignitaries, hence the tight security. I'm given to understand that outsiders are not normally permitted so much as a glimpse inside. We should consider ourselves fortunate to be given this opportunity. I hope we're worth the trouble. As do I, Zero. As do I. Enter. Alright, now I'm gonna snooch around and look at stuff. Nerds. Nerds. Pelagia. Yo, what up? I haven't seen you before. I assume you have permission to be here? Yeah, sure I do. Yo, they got the good bread. Meanwhile, there are people starving in the other terminal. What the shit? They got beds in here. Oh my god. There's like 2 people in this entire place. Why aren't you sharing it with the others? Oh, I'm gonna overthrow this entire damn place. It's happening. All of it. Marcus. Who are you? Who are you? They tried to give this place sad music too, like I wouldn't be like, look at this bullshit. The basic design is reminiscent of tertium, though somewhat embellished. To begin, I propose we split up and ask residents for their views on the Ilsabard contingent and current state of affairs. We would also do well to learn more about this enclave itself. Should you observe anything of note, pray keep it in mind. It is through open hearts and open minds that I believe we may yet convince their leaders to work with us for the greater good. What? What? Person? Crates. Yeah, alright. Hey guys, how do you feel about helping? Stockpile of assorted supplies. Bears markings indicating that they were provided by the Ilsabard contingent. The Enclave is clearly reliant. Oh. A little bit of information to use against these dummies. You recognize large casks as the very same you and your comrades used to transport ceruleum from Lapis Manilis. Why they're here, that is unclear. Let's talk to Pelagia. You want to know what I think? I'm a soldier. I try not to think about politics at all. I'll say this much. Our leaders labor to preserve our culture, our way of life. What remains of it, at any rate. I trust them to do what's best for Garlemald. Zero. The furnishings are quite lavish. I'm reminded of Troya. Are you just in there? How do I feel about the contingent? Conflicted, to say the least. I've been tasked with the distribution of supplies, and I know as well as any that we couldn't survive without outside aid. Be that as it may, Even though the Empire has collapsed, we have our pride. People don't want to be beholden to others forever, and there's no denying that it chafes to see our benefactors occupying the Imperial Palace. Well then, don't have multiple insane leaders back to back to back. That's on you. Your judgment, I don't think, has been very good. Finished touring the Enclave, have you? What were you able to learn? Much the same as me, then. They accept the contingent's help out of necessity and harbor a measure of resentment. They only have themselves to blame. If they don't like the bargain, they should reject it. How many times must I tell you it's absolutely out of the question? I don't know who that is. Sounds like someone who'd sound like that. What's going on? We were wondering the very same. We came running when we heard shouting. Is aught the matter? Oh, no, I was just trying to explain. Mayhap you can clear this up. The contingent has made a reasonable request, but this man insists that it's impossible. It concerns the Magitech weapons that run rampant through Regio Urbanissima. Every time we deliver supplies here, we have to dispatch extra men to defend against potential attacks. To address the issue once and for all, we've proposed the elimination of all machina that loiter near the supply route. But you heard him. They refused to even consider it. The magistrates have already spoken on this matter. Rampant or no, those war machina are Garlean assets. Furthermore, who is to say they are as dangerous as you attest? It has been suggested that this could be a pretense to scavenge Magitech material for your own ends. I know not if that's the case, but the fact remains, we cannot allow you to destroy them. More speculation by the magistrates, I presume. Ridiculous. But they have spoken, and unless we want to inflame tensions further, there's not we can do. How complicated relationships become when you're not grounded in a clear and equitable arrangement. An equitable arrangement? Of course! Well, do I understand the difficulty of your position? As a soldier, you must do your duty and obey your superiors. I have an idea, but I must first speak with Commander Lucia. May I take charge of this matter? By all means. Let us return to Camp Broken Glass, where we might discuss a solution I believe will satisfy all parties. And a nod to you. Alright, let's see what we're gonna do here. Maxima. Help me out, bro. Help me out, bro. Oh, thank you for the birthday wishes. Welcome back, all of you. I pray there have been positive developments in your efforts to appeal to the Garlean community. Mayhap not yet, but there is a method by which I believe all stand to gain. As satrap, I intend to propose a trade agreement between Razet Han and the people of Garlemald. Please continue. The people of this nation have lived through its collapse and more, yet they have chosen to remain, for it is their home. That they have been able to survive thus far is thanks to the Ilsabard's contingent, or rather, in less flattering terms, they are entirely at your mercy. Despite your noble intentions, this one-sided relationship has fueled feelings of frustration and resentment. It is no surprise that some Garleans are loath to exchange with foreigners, for fear of indebting themselves further or sundering more of their already limited autonomy. That is why I wish to present them with an equitable arrangement. One that would restore them some sense of agency after having been forced to rely upon charity. That dude had his mind blown. Easier said than done. What exactly do you have in mind? Long have Garlemald and Rosathan abided by a treaty of non-interference. Freely have we traded with one another, and I wish but to continue in this tradition. We would provide your people with such supplies as you require, in return for which you would grant us leave to use Tower of Babel, as well as share your Magitech resources and expertise. As we become more reliant on your technologies, we will of course require more ceruleum to fuel them. This you possess in abundance, and for it you would be duly compensated. Razadhan's culture will be enriched by your Magitech wonders, and our ever-increasing demand for your wares will see Garlemald grow wealthy and prosperous. Only when both sides keep the interests of the other in mind can an equitable relationship be forged. 'Tis a principle I once thought I understood, but have come to appreciate all the more in recent days, thanks to the sage counsel of a friend from beyond the rift. Zero just solving war. Your Excellency, thank you for your careful consideration of Garlemald's future. Though I cannot speak for every Garlean, I myself see no reason to object your proposal. Indeed, if Razadhan were to take the initiative, other nations may follow suit and seek to normalize trade relations with us. What was that? Normalize? Not normalize? If you see the sense of my proposal, then I ask you to join me in the negotiations at Tertium. Your support may be instrumental in winning over Lord Neus and Metius. I can't wait to hear what their real voices sound like, because I know... by all means, go with them. I have matters to... I have matters here well in hand. I have learned all that I may regarding the tower's operation, so I too shall hie me. Why did you stop? Where did this come from? You're gonna hie you to the tertium? When did you add that to your vocabulary? Why? When did that happen? Why are you hieing tither and hither? This man, I'm about to hie him up to the moon. One of these days, Ariane J, pow, to the moon. Garlemald's looking great. There's no reason to worry. It's fine. They're doing great. They're doing a great job rebuilding. Nope, still no voice. A crowd you may have brought, but numbers will not intimidate us. The Tower of Babel is ours by right. and nothing you do will convince us otherwise. Rest assured, it is not our intent to infringe upon the rights of the people of Garlemald. Let us instead discuss the future. As the satrap of Razadhan, I wish to establish a new trade agreement between our nations. And fade to black. The aid we presently receive will not last forever, my lord. Sooner or later, we must stand on our own 2 feet. But to do so, we must secure means to replenish our coffers, and the proposed agreement presents a rare opportunity. 'Tis true that we do not want from Magitech and Ceruleum. Foreign currency will be needed to procure such things as we lack. It would depend on the precise terms, but I can see its merits. What? I can't believe what I'm hearing. You served the Emperor. We're a proud patriot. I'll get there. Yet now you entertain selling national resources like a common merchant? Like you, I weep for what we have lost. But if we are to rebuild Garlemald, we must make use of what precious few assets remain to us. Nonsense! Utter nonsense! You are a traitor, Neas, and there will be a reckoning. Oh yes! When the people of Senators learn of this, they will cry out for your blood. Lord Medius, wait, it isn't safe out there! Let him go. Let him go. Let him go, he's fine. Oh no, it wasn't safe out there. Oh no! Problem solved. Problem solved. It's far too dangerous for a civilian to be out alone. We must go after Lord Medius. Let us leave matters here in Maximus' care, while the rest of us join in the search. Lord Medius is bound for Senatus. He may be able to catch up to him in Reggio Urbimissima. Alright, yeah. Let's go find him. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. This trouble right here? This trouble? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean, chat. Oh, dang, that's a runaway satellite. Yeah. Well, this is just goofy. Well, that was so many explosions that my entire computer lagged. Holy shit. Cutscene as soon as I can. Everything lagged. I'm alive?
Praise the sisters, you are safe.
Yo, do we get to hear this guy's real voice?
Don't think I'm indebted to you. I never asked for your help.
I was pretty close.
You love Garlemald dearly, Lord Metius. That much is plain. But you're not alone in that. We all mourn what has become of our homeland. Bristle at having to rely upon outsiders simply to survive the cold. Even now, I struggle with fear and uncertainty. Day after day, I ask myself, what is right? Where do we go from here? I've yet to find the answers. But I won't stop looking nonetheless, and I won't avert my gaze from our grim reality.
Is there hope for us?
I remember that.
Aye. So long as we live. Garlemald lies in ruins, but the bonds between us will never be broken. We are the chain that connects generations past and future. You and I, it's links. Help us, Lord Metius, for all we have been and for what we may yet become. Please.
To be lectured by the younger, it ill becomes a man of my station. I will rejoin the talks at Tertium. Might I trouble you to escort me? Ere we part, I apologize for my discourtesy. I owe you my life, and I thank you.
I'm on vacation.
Euless, wait. I'd like a word. With you as well. I'm to stay close, after all.
Worry not, we shall see the magistrate safely back to Tertium.
What is it?
You bound that man with trust, didn't you? That's why he did not require coercion to return.
Don't look at me, dude.
Shall we walk, perhaps? Chilly, standing around here. So that's how Zero came to join you. Still, I'm not sure I'm qualified to explain something like trust. I wouldn't describe myself as a sociable person. Before all this, any free time I had, I spent looking after my brother and sister. As for the magistrate, I only told him what's been on my mind of late. But I wouldn't have done so, I think, if it weren't for the twins' influence.
They do. They have that effect.
Trust is infectious, in a manner of speaking. When someone believes in you, it makes you want to believe in them, in others, in yourself. Perhaps it's because the magistrate felt that earnestness that he gave us a chance. As I did, after I was caught trying to steal provisions from the enemy. Trust comes easy in such company.
Little wonder my world is devoid of it. No one trusts in you, and so you trust in no one. And round the wheel turns.
Flashback? Flashback!
During the Contra Memoria, we had already come to judge one another based on strength and usefulness. You either used or were used. Those who rejected this rule didn't survive. My mother wanted to save the world. To fulfill the hopes of my myriad's good and true. After she died, I carried on her mission alone.
Alone? Didn't you have anyone to help you?
Almost. 2 men tried just the once. A swordsman and a mage, whom I met when passing through a village. They had saved the people there from corrupted myriads. When they learned our enemies were the same, they seemed heartened. They claimed to be soldiers of a kingdom called Baron, and were traveling the realm in search for means to end the Contra Memoria.
You mean literally Final Fantasy IV? You mean absolutely literal Final Fantasy IV? Is it just straight up Cecil? Get out of here.
They invited me to join them. I refused. How could I not, having learned the lessons of my world? Those who would work with others always have their own motives. I would not place myself at their mercy. I would not be forced to submit. I expected some manner of outburst, some show of frustration at having failed to deceive me. But they simply watched me walk away. I didn't know what to make of it then, but now... Perhaps they shared a bond of trust. Perhaps they were the last ones left who dared.
Dang.
Perhaps they hoped I was like them, too. Perhaps it was just an offer, and nothing more. I continued fighting alone. But ultimately, I was undone. Overwhelmed by enemies that had banded together.
Yeah, no, we saw that.
I was cold, in pain, wishing desperately that someone would save me. And as I lay there in solitude, I felt it happen. The breaking of our world. Darkness washed over me, and I was swept into the rift. When I finally managed to return, it was to a world forever transformed. My home, now filled with abominations. I had a chance to learn about trust, and forsook it. I never had the power to save my home single-handed. I should have accepted their invitation. Had I joined them as I've joined you, I might not have had to face the end of the world alone. But it's all history now. No amount of reflection or regret will change our present reality.
Whatever may have happened in the past, you're still here, Zero. Alive. So long as you're alive, there will always be hope, no matter how bad things get. What you couldn't do yesterday, you might still do today. Think about it. It's plain that you've forged bonds with those around you. If you didn't feel that in some sense, would you have risked your life as you did for a meager ration of boots?
Dude, that boost looked delicious. You kidding me? I would have risked my life for that.
I trust you too, for what it's worth.
it is again.
That damn song. It's like it's trying to make me cry.
The fire that burned in my breast when you came to my rescue. The urge to weep, though there is no sorrow.
What'd I say?
If this is trust, then what must I do? How do I answer it?
Give me your hand. It's not something you do constantly, mine. A friend is a friend regardless.
A friend. So that's what it means. Someone you trust.
I was thinking the entire time, is she gonna say, is that why Xenos said he was your friend? Stop. Stop! Stop this! They can't keep doing this to me! They can't keep doing this to me! They can't keep doing it. I like the entire time when she said in the beginning, Xenos said he was your friend. He was so evil. They will continue to hammer home. Like, no, but he's dead though, right? He's dead though, right? Because he died. Remember how he died? Xenos, the character? Remember how he died? Remember that? No way he's ever coming back. We would be fools to keep mentioning him over and over and over and over again. Why would we ever do that? That'd make no sense. Oh, that's so good. I was thinking it. I was saving it till after she was done talking to say anything, and then they just hit it with you. They just boop, and I can't even believe. Oh, that's so funny. I was thinking it the entire conversation. I was like, I'll wait. I don't want to spoil this moment. Oh, that's so funny. Uh-oh, that's not you. Thank you. I feel as though I've found the answers I sought, and I owe it all to you and Euless. Right then. I expect the others have already arrived back at Tertium. We should join them. What is King Urchin Loaf? Melon juice! Are you telling... Oh, that's skill speed. Never mind. I don't want skill speed. Garlian pizza critical hit! Spell speed? That's whatever. Spell speed. None of these are really, like, up my alley, but I'll take the Urchin Loaf. Why not? Uh-oh. Full glad I am to see everyone returned, and no one worse for wear. Oh hey, I am also here. Various representatives of the Garling community are gathered here this very moment. I dare say this is a fine opportunity to announce the trade agreement. You've read the memorandum. I trust you find the terms acceptable. I do. And, yes, I pray you forgive my disgraceful conduct earlier. I am ashamed not only of my behavior, but of placing the burden of negotiations solely on your shoulders in my absence. Yo, what up, twins? You should know that when we brought up the subject of the tower's reactivation to the people at Tapper's Den, some reacted quite strongly. Once we explained that it would be to prevent another void-sent invasion, however, they were more receptive. It's fair to say the recent episode is still fresh in their minds. I tagged along to deliver a supplies, Aurelium. Have to say, I didn't expect to see such a large crowd. Even the stuffy Imperials who normally keep to themselves and Senators are here. That guy is full-on Ronso. My friends and countrymen, lend me your ears. I am pleased to inform you all that on this joyous occasion that we, the people of Garlemald, have entered into a trade agreement with Razad. To inaugurate our accord, we intend to grant the individuals before you access to the Tower of Babel. In return, Razad will provide us with supplies, which shall be equally distributed amongst our settlements of our nation. Let me be clear on one point. This is not an act of charity, but trade. A bargain struck between equals, rooted in trust and respect. And it marks a significant step towards rebuilding our nation and regaining true independence. Razad holds Garlean technology and ingenuity in the highest esteem. It is my hope that through this agreement, our peoples will enjoy a mutually beneficial relationship for years to come. Now then, we bid you gather round to hear the particulars that you might convey them to those elsewhere. Sounds like a fair trade to me. Yeah. Lil JC's known for fair trades. We all decided we will listen, I guess is what happened there. So burdened by hardships and trauma were the people of Garlemald that they were unable to imagine a brighter future. To be recognized as equal as a nation with something of value to offer others, that validation alone is enough to rekindle their hope. 'Tis by virtue of this partnership that we may access the Tower of Babel. A rather timely development given the ether tank's impending arrival. Once the tower stores have been replenished, we need but await Ishtolla's signal to channel the energy to the moon, yes? Then you can leave that and anything else on this end to me and Alphino. No need to worry. Devote all your energies to the mission in the void. As ever, I am in your debt. Should I dye my hair white too? Why is everyone's hair white? What's that about? You are good friends. Stress. I guess stress would be a good answer. It would explain a lot. Uh-oh, we're just jumping into it, huh? Oh, never mind. Question for those who have done this so far. How much is left? Hour-wise. About 2 to 3 hours? Look, I'm not gonna lie, I've been thinking about that damn Vindaloo since 5 hours ago. I've been thinking about this damn Vindaloo. And I know it's already 7:30 and I know it closes at 9. So I'm letting you know that if it's 2 hours, I might have to call it here. Because I want that Vindaloo. I want that damn Vindaloo. So help me God. But we will continue ASAP. I want to continue tomorrow, but I think I promised Crendor I would play... What did I say I would play with him? I like how I have to look at my email. Age of Wonders. I said I would play Age of Wonders with Crendor tomorrow. Oh, I know Pandemonium's still a thing too. I still got to do that. Don't worry. I still got to do that. So I promised Crendor I would do that with him tomorrow, so I guess I'll do that. But we'll do this. Well, this week, imagine more streaming. It's going to happen. I promise you, we'll be good. I just got to, like... This game set me off. If you follow me on Twitter, look for the tweet that's literally just my food and a caption that reads, Final Fantasy XIV made me do this. So, yeah, don't worry. We'll come back. I'm not worried about it. It's already 7:30 and it closes at 9, and so I don't want to... If it's an hour, potentially I could make it happen, but over 2 or over an hour, I don't think it's gonna occur.